going to show you how to do a cable cast on. This is just another method for casting on your stitches. I like to use this method for anytime I have a pattern where I'm going to have cables in the pattern, obviously, but I also like to use it for ribbing, because what a cable cast on does, it kind of helps pull your stitches in a little bit so that you don't have a flare at the end for your cables or for your ribbing. So this is 1x1 ribbing, and this is the side panel of the Girl Friday sweater, which you can find on nitty.com. But this is how it's going to look, and it helps just keep it a little neat looking at the bottom. It's very similar to a knitted cast on, and that's actually how you start it. Start it with a slip knot, and put your needle in like you're going to knit. Use your working yarn and make your first knit stitch, and put it on the needle just like you do for the knitted cast on. Now for a knitted cast on, what you do is you go into this stitch right here to make your next stitch. But for a cable cast on, you're actually going to go between these two stitches. So you see how my needle is coming between the stitches instead of just into that stitch. Okay, so I put my needle in between the stitches, and then I tighten the last stitch that I just made. It makes it a little easier to get your needle in there. Then you make a knit stitch, pull it through, and put it on the needle just like that. And then again, you're going to go in between these last two stitches. Tighten up your yarn, make your next knit stitch, and put it back on the needle. Go between those last two stitches, tighten your yarn, and make your next stitch. And you just keep adding stitches in this manner until you have all the stitches you need for your cast on. And that's what it will look like when you have a few stitches on. That's a cable cast on.